The reason that I would like the businesses on the estate to vote yes is because without voting yes, the estate will go back to what it was like prior to 2008. About 10 years ago, crime was soaring and the estate was deteriorating. We had vehicles parked on the grass verges, which was making the roads and pathways dangerous. The signage was really poor, which is now being replaced, and it is easier to find your way around. As you can see behind me, we have a brand new amenities site offering various different food and drink options to our employees. We also have businesses on the estate that have been here for a long period of time, choosing to reinvest and build and grow their business.
Signia have been on Brackmills for the last 20 years, and in the last 10 years we've seen significant improvements, and we're seeing a real dramatic change to the recruitment process. Northampton Town Centre is just 3 miles away. The M1 is literally just round the corner, which means that Brackmills is very accessible.
We support the bid because we feel safe, secure and well looked after.
Around 3 years ago, a group of travellers moved onto our site, which meant that it was very difficult for us to get deliveries out. Our staff were struggling to find a place to park. In general, it just made business very difficult.
With the help of the bid, we were able to move the travellers on fairly quickly so that we could resume business.
I support the bid because staying on Brackmills has proved to be a great success for our business. We've been based on Brackmills since 1983 over at Ochwich Close, and as the business expanded over the years, we decided to stay here and expand our facilities. The proximity to the motorway network, to the M1, is very good for our business.
I support the bid because of the tremendous help we receive from them. Startech.com have been on the estate now for 4 years and always received excellent support from the bid team, particularly during the recent floods. During the recent bank holiday there was flash floods, rain poured through the ceiling, down the stairs, damaged all of the carpets and the roof. We couldn't do any business. During this time I was in the south of France, and while some of my team had already arrived to start clearing up, there was some detail that we needed, so I didn't know who to turn to, so I rang the bid team. Because of the bid support, we were able to be up and running within 3 days. Fantastic.
I support the bid because it's made a tremendous difference to the accessibility and the safety and security of the estate, to our employees and to our visitors as well. 10 years ago the roads were not in a very good state, people were illegally parking, people were speeding, so we needed to invest in those roads to make them safer for people who work on the estate but also visitors as well.
Well, I support the bid because the bid supports me. Well, we opened in 2015 on the estate, a new business, a brand new venture, and we have seen our business soar. One of the highlights was the summer charity event that we organised, and that was involvement from all businesses all across Brackmills, and we occupied this area of the estate. We ended up raising thousands of pounds for that charity.
I support the bid because all the members of the team are really helpful. Forewarn us of any suspicious activity or anything going wrong on the estate so that we can alert our security teams.
I support the bid because the environmental changes on the estate has been dramatic over the last 10 years. The bid has installed new litter bins across the estate, making sure that there's no rubbish and litter laying around the paths. They also do extra bin collections to ensure that these are collected and not overflowing on the estate. We've installed Cycle Connect bikes on Brackmills to allow easier access for employees to attend work.
I support the bid because the sense of community that I've felt starting a new business here has really helped me. Within hours of actually opening the unit, neighbours have come in offering me support and mentoring me through the first few months of my business being open.
I support the bid because it has made some great changes to the Brackmills Industrial Estate and will continue to do so. This is the Brackmills Country Park. It's a short walk away from the main part of the Brackmills estate. It's where many employees walk around at lunchtimes, and as you can see, it's really lovely. Before the bid, Brackmills was known as the Golden Mile for lorry crime. With the introduction of CCTV cameras and ANPR, crime is now at an all-time low. Vote yes to continue the improvements on the estate.
To keep our estate moving and mobile.
To keep Brackmills safe and secure.
To ensure that investment continues on Brackmills.
For this level of support.
To ensure the roads remain properly maintained.
To ensure that this community spirit continues.
To ensure that all the good work continues.
To continue the upkeep of our environment around us.
To continue this level of support for new businesses.
Please vote yes to make sure that the estate continues to grow and thrive.